Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. But guys, week 3 of the WBE, the Minnesota Vikavolts are taking on the Furious Fish and Coast Reversal in an epic week 3 showdown. I hope you guys are excited for this one because it is going to be a thriller. Reversal's team features a handful of water-type Pokemon and a very difficult challenge in PICHU. Yes, I didn't stutter, not Pikachu, not Raichu, but PICHU. It's actually a threat, and you'll have to watch this battle because if he brings it, I'm going to be pretty nervous. I did a full team breakdown where I broke down the entire team, talked about what I'm bringing, why I'm bringing it, so you guys can check that out in the description below if you guys want to see what I'm doing. I appreciate the love. And hit that like button down below. We are currently 1-1 as is Reversal, so we're looking to get above that 500 mark with a win today and keep a win streak going. So show some love for your Vikavolts. If you guys did not yet, we have limited edition Minnesota Vikavolts t-shirts available at Vikavolts.com. It's a gold foil t-shirt design. Only 200 of them are going to be made. We actually only have a few left, so be sure to grab one right now. It looks amazing, and it supports me, the aDrive Army, and of course, the Minnesota Vikavolts. So head over to Vikavolts.com if you want to check that out. Otherwise, Rhyperior makes his debut today. Our Luxray is Bolt. It's going to be a really important piece of the puzzle, and we've got some familiar friends there looking excited, ready to battle. So we're going to throw down, like I said, like the video, check out Vikavolts.com, the pregame team builder, and let's jump into the battle against Reversal. All right, we are connected with Reversal. Let's find out exactly which 6 Pokemon he's bringing. I'm thinking Clef, Gyarados, Poly. I'll just look. They're right there. Okay, I got everything except there is no... Let's see here. He didn't bring PICHU. Oh my god. That is a massive sigh of relief in my opinion. Okay, so Milotic, Executor, Poliwrath, Gyarados. Okay, everything but PICHU. I'm so glad to hear that he did not bring PICHU. Okay, so when I look at this, obviously Rhyperior is a little bit of a weird matchup here, so probably not my best bet, but I'm gonna stick to kind of the initial strategy of not bringing Trick Room game 1 and bringing these Mons. So Ninetales plus Luxray is my lead, because Luxray I feel like is just super powerful in this matchup, and Ninetales can obviously put a lot of pressure on with you know, kind of Icy Winds and things like that. I do have to be careful Icy Winding with Milotic, but without PICHU, I can just freely spam Electric type attacks, so I feel pretty good about that. Drapion, Togekiss in the back. Drapion could be good late game. It's actually pretty good against a lot of his team. So let's go that route. I feel pretty confident in that strategy. I'm really surprised he did not bring PICHU, guys. For those who don't know, PICHU is really good against me because it has Fake Out, Focus Sash, and obviously Nuzzle, but it's got Lightning Rod. But he cannot redirect my Electric type attacks. He does have the Clefable, which can redirect my attacks in general, but he can't redirect my Electric type moves. So I would say the biggest thing I have to be careful of here is, you know, what's that Gengar doing? What is Executor's role? Is it a Trick Room? And then the key, I think, is not letting Gyarados steamroll me, because Gyarados is just such a huge threat. But again, with my opponent not having PICHU, I'm pretty free to use my Electric type moves. So let's see. Is it Intimidate Gyarados? Is it Moxie Gyarados? Those are some of the questions that we need to find out. And does the Gyarados have, or the Gengar have Rain Dance? So here comes Clefable Poliwrath. Okay, I'm actually totally fine with this lead. This is fine with me. So Clefable and Poliwrath. That means I do get Aurora Veil up, which is huge. I can get Aurora Veil up here on turn 1. I can Dynamax and start firing off some attacks. Or I can just Protect as well. I'm trying to decide whether or not... I mean, I'm definitely going to go for Veil, because unless he's Choice Scarf, there's nothing you can do here. If I Protect, then that probably gives me 1 extra turn of Dynamax on the following turn to get that max Iron Tail off into the Clefable. I'm just trying to maximize my Iron Tail turns here, because I one-shot Clefable if he does not have a Berry. So let's scout it out. Let's go for the Protect here and see what he wants to do. I'm expecting, like, Follow Me. He might Dynamax, but he does not Dynamax. So does he have Rain Dance, and is he Choice Scarf on something? He's Follow Me Clefable. Okay, so we do get that intel, which is obviously pretty straightforward. Follow Me. And I get the Veil up, which gives us 5 turns of Veil. He may have Brick Break. We'll have to see if he's going to try to Brick Break me here. But I'm not super concerned yet. He's going to Belly Drum his Poliwrath. Okay, so that's pretty scary, not going to lie. He's Belly Drum Poliwrath. But he does not have Weather Control here. So until he gets Rain Up, which he can set his own Rain. Until he gets Rain Up, there's not a ton he can do. So I'm thinking my best play here is, I mean, I do have Veil Up. I can Dynamax and I can get a boost here. He's only going to get his Weather Up right now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to swap out Ninetales and go into Togekiss. That way I can get their Weather Control back. And then I'm going to go for a Max Steel Spike into Clefable. The alternative option is I Icy Wind plus max impact into the Clefable, but I think this is the better play. So yeah, let's max Steel Spike into the Clefable slot. He's a berry as well. I should make note of that. He's Belly Drum and he's berry. This will allow me to reset the weather on the following turn, and you know, Togekiss can kind of provide some defensive pressure. So he's definitely gonna max the Poliwrath here. The question is this Clefable rocking Babiri Berry, or what is its item? If it's not Babiri Berry, I actually am gonna knock it out here. Max attack Luxray, does one shot, max HP, max defense, Clefable. So that's something in our favor. So Poliwrath with Belly Drum, very scary. We're gonna have to be very mindful of that moving forward in this set. I'm gonna max my Luxray here. I am gonna get a defense boost with max Steel Spike. So that's gonna help us out as well. And I do have the Aurora Veil to kind of slow down the Poliwrath a little bit. So I've got those couple things going for me. If I can knock out this Clefable here, that would actually be massive. I need to get this KO, so let's see if he is Babiri Berry. So he's gonna follow me, he's gonna go for the redirection, I'm not surprised there. And let's see what this Poliwrath does. He probably goes for Waterfall. He's gonna max Quake. Is this gonna do enough to my Luxray? It actually does, wow. Okay, so he's got EQ in his Poliwrath, and that's not really good for me. Poliwrath KOs Luxray with max Quake. Okay, so not the turn I wanted there. That is really bad. Okay, we still have weather though, which I guess is the good thing. But I cannot do anything because this Clefable is going to be able to redirect. So I might just lose game one here because this Poliwrath. Drapion can come in, it can cross poison, and I can try to get rid of the Poliwrath just for insight here. I could try to yawn him or something. I should be faster here. So let's go for the... I think maybe what I do is I follow me and just force him into Togekiss here. And then I go for the cross poison into the Clefable and try to knock him out. Okay, so not a good start for me, but I got some intel into what he's doing here. So next time I know that I need to Icy Wind, right? Like we know we need to do the Icy Wind strategies and just get rid of the, you know, don't let that Poliwrath get that free setup on us. I think I max turn one next time and start Icy Winding so he can't get the rain up. I think we have a little bit more intel here on what he wants to do. Belly Drum Poliwrath, obviously a threat. So he's gonna follow me, I'm gonna follow me. I'm actually surprised his Clefable went first. That tells me that the Clefable has some speed on it. Clefable naturally much slower than Togekiss, so that could play into our decision making on the following game as well. And Cross Poison is faster. If I get a crit, I should knock him out. I do get that crit, and we're gonna knock him out here. Maybe he makes the mistake and max Quakes. So Drapion KOs Clefable with Cross Poison. Quake. He geysers. Okay, that was the right play for him. This should knock us out even with Veil. I don't think Togekiss is taking this. Yeah, okay. So Poliwrath KOs Togekiss with max Geyser. The good news is I can bring in Ninetales now and change the weather back. And I know that Drapion's faster. The question is, does Drapion with Freeze Dry plus... Does Freeze Dry plus Thunderfang do enough to a Poliwrath right now, right? We know this is offensive Poliwrath. Poliwrath is pretty naturally bulky. Thunderfang really not doing that much unless I crit. Here comes Gyarados. Okay. So, here's the thing, like, I can't beat both, right? I cannot beat both, but I can knock out one. Is he... So I think my play here is get rid of the Gyarados, like freeze dry the Gyarados. He's gonna Intimidate, so he is Intimidate. All right, so can I mean, I can't beat both, I don't think. But what I can do is I can get rid of, if I go for freeze dry, I do knock out Gyarados. And that's really good intel. So I think I freeze dry the Gyarados, for sure. And then I think I cross poison the Poliwrath and try to put myself in a situation where, like, I can beat the Poliwrath on the next turn with Drapion, 2 crits. I think that's my best bet here. I think that's my best bet. So yeah, we're gonna cross poison the Poliwrath and freeze dry the Gyarados and hopefully get the KO on the Gyarados, which we should. Unless he's like super bulky. And we do have the weather control here, so I should be attacking first on both Pokemon. He may save Gyarados here as well for a second Intimidate. We still can win this, depending on what his last is. Let's see here. Freeze Dry comes off. I don't think he's going to have a Yachi Berry. And that does pick up the KO, so that's big. Ninetales KOs Gyarados with Freeze Dry. And a crit would be big. That's the crit we needed. Go after Ninetales. Go after Ninetales. Don't Quake. He's gonna Quake. He's gonna Geyser. Okay. Into Ninetales. Okay. Ninetales gonna live it, obviously. Okay, so he's gonna have to... I think he's got this, but we still have a chance here. What's his last? It's probably, what, Milotic? Milotic, I think, just wins it. It's Gengar? Okay, then he definitely wins. He definitely wins with Gengar. Yeah, he definitely wins with Gengar, I think, at this point. So he brought Gengar. Okay. He definitely, I think, has this because of the speed difference here. If I had Hail Up, then maybe, but I just don't see how I beat Poliwrath here. I think my play, though, is Icy Wind. I mean, I do still have... I mean, you never know. I guess you never know. I need to get rid of the Poliwrath, though, so we're going to Icy Wind, and we're going to Cross Poison the Poliwrath. If I was Scarf, maybe, but he does have high horsepower. He could have missed that. He could have missed that. Veil does not come in clutch. That Belly Drum is too big, dude. So Poliwrath KOs Drapion with high horsepower. And Gengar KOs Ninetales with Sludge Bomb. Okay, that's fine. Listen, we got a lot of good intel there. I feel like I really got an understanding of what he wanted to do. And we're going to lose 2-0 in game 1. All right, we're going to bounce back in game 2. I think now that I know that he's Belly Drum Wrath, I think I have a better strategy moving forward. And I know that I need to prioritize that Clefable, which definitely had some speed investment, right? We saw that the Clefable outsped my Togekiss, which tells me that he's got to have some speed investment to do that. Like, I don't even... He's like almost max. And if he's almost max, then maybe I can just get the KO on the first turn. So we're going to get connected here. And let's see if we can... you know, have a better round 2, because obviously that was not ideal in terms of how things went. I really feel like the same strategy is the one I'm going to use here. I know, obviously, I lost game 1, but I really feel like this is the team that I want to bring. And the thing is, if you take some of that investment from the Clefable, like 160 EVs, and you remove that and make it so Clefable's not nearly as bulky, Iron Tail may actually pick up the KO as max Iron Tail, right? So just something to note. Like, it's going to be close, but with Icy Wind damage, we might be able to get that turn 1 KO. And if we get that turn 1 KO, that changes the entire dimension of the battle, because I can then Icy Wind the Poliwrath again, and we can slow it down again, and all sorts of different scenarios. So if he goes the same strategy, like, I think I just Icy Wind as opposed to, you know, we try to get rid of Clefable on the first turn, because if I can get 2 Icy Winds off, then I can knock out the Poliwrath, I would assume. Or at least dent it significantly, right? Because we don't have to knock it out, we just have to weaken it. He's gonna do a different strategy, but this time with Milotic. So that actually works out better for me. I cannot Icy Wind, but I can Aurora Veil. So we can get the Veil up here, and I think I just go for the Mass Steel Spike into the Clefable and just try to get rid of that thing, and just keep him from being able to redirect against me. I might actually... Well, let's get up the Veil, and let's actually go for Protect. Just because, like, what's my downside of Protect? He could Coil. He could start coiling. Which I guess is an issue if he's like Coil Hypnosis, but I can stop the Hypnosis by setting up Wild Charge. So I think my play here is to go for the Protect, or I just go for the big damage on the Clefable on turn 1 here. I'm gonna Protect this time as well. I'm gonna get a Veil and Protect. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. So I want that Flame Orb. This could set us up for game 3 in my favor. So he's gonna follow me again, so he does the same thing. What does this Milotic do? Is he gonna Muddy Water, or is he going to Coil? Is he gonna try to Hypnosis? I don't want to risk being put to sleep here, so that's why I'm kind of making this decision. Let's see. He's gonna go for the Hypnosis. He does not hit it, because I went for that, and now I'm actually in a much better spot, because my Luxray is now burned, so he actually can't put me to sleep now. And I can go for, and he's leftovers Milotic. Okay, that's good to know. And he's Hypnosis. Okay. And Waterfall there. We saw Sludge Bomb on Gengar. Okay, so here's the thing. Do I want to keep Ninetales around, or do I want to switch it out? Ninetales can Freeze Dry into Milotic, and if it gets redirected, it's fine. And then Wild Charge, actually Wild Charge into Clefable plus Freeze Dry might do enough. So I think that's my play. We Freeze Dry Milotic, and we actually max Lightning Milotic, but if he redirects it, then that's fine too, right? I like that. I like that play. We don't want to Icy Wind because I don't want to drop the Or I don't want to give the Milotic special attack boost. And by setting up Electric Terrain, we're going to keep it so he cannot put me to sleep with his Hypnosis. Well, he can't put Luxray to sleep anyway now, but he can't put Ninetales to sleep. Maybe it was better to just get rid of Clefable here, but let's see if he follows me. He's gonna switch out the Milotic into what? Into Gyarados? Okay, well, if he... Something's going down here. I mean, if he follows me, then fine. He wants the Intimidate, I think, is the play, which makes sense. So, let's see. Does he follow me here? Well, we're going to Dynamax first anyway. Now I can Icy Wind, so that's the good news. And I'm hoping that Hail plus Wild Charge plus Freeze Dry into Clefable is going to do enough to knock it out. And then Luxray should just really put ourselves in a good spot because we can start Icy Winding. Even with Intimidate, Luxray is going to do a tremendous amount of damage because we're going to get the Electric Terrain boost as well. So let's see here. He's going to follow me. All right, so Max Steel Spike was the better play here. But let's see how this turn plays out because Freeze Dry is going to hit the Clefable, which should do a good chunk. I'm expecting him to be speed invested, so yeah, that does a good chunk. And then Max Lightning, let's see if this is going to do enough to pick up the KO. And it does. Okay, that's really good. So Luxray KOs Clefable with Max Lightning. And that puts us in a tremendously powerful position, right? Because now his Redirector's gone, and his Gyarados is gonna, take some chip damage here. I really think this Ninetales Luxray strategy is super good against him, because even against the Poliwrath, if I play that turn a little bit better now, I think Icy Wind plus Max Steel Spike into Clefable turn 1 does knock it out, and then the following turn I Max Lightning into Poliwrath plus Icy Wind, and we're good. Here comes Gengar. So Gengar might try to change weather here or do some shenanigans. I can simply Freeze Dry Gyarados and pick up that KO. We know that I get the KO there. And then I think I go for the Lightning into Gengar and just try to knock it out. Alternatively, I play the slow game and I go for the Icy Wind. I mean, I get the KO on the Gyarados either way. Like, why am I doing anything other than that? And then I think I just Lightning or Steel Spike. I think we Lightning the Gengar. I don't see the downside here. His Gengar can't one-shot Ninetales here. So, like, how does he stop that? Because I have the Sash. So, I don't know what Gengar is going to do. I mean, I guess he could Dynamax the Gengar. But he still cannot one-shot me, and I still am getting a Freeze Dry off on that Gyarados slot. So he could, I guess he could max Gyarados. Maybe I should have doubled the Gyarados slot. Yeah, I think in hindsight, I double Gyarados here. Yep, and I did not. So that was a mistake, because now he max Airstreams. I just put myself in a really bad spot. I think I just choked this, guys. I 1,000,000% double Gyarados there, and I did not. I did not do that. I did not do that. That was really bad. All right, he's got a Sludge Bomb. He actually goes into Luxray, which probably saves me because now I still have my Focus Sash. I get a big hit off. Freeze. No freeze. And Max Quake is going to go into my Luxray, which I believe I'm going to take. Let's see. Yep, we take that pretty well. Luxray very bulky. So we know his Gyarados is EQ. And I should be able to pick up the KO on the Gengar here with the Max Lightning. So we're kind of saved here a little bit because that could have gotten a lot worse. If he Airstreams, I'm in a lot worse spot. But that Lightning will knock him down to Sash. So we know the Gengar is Sash, which I expected. So good news there. So Luxray, or actually Ninetales. Ninetales KOs Gengar with hail damage. Gyarados is going to take some hail damage here, get weakened, and now Luxray should be in a really powerful position to pick up this W. This Gyarados is so scary, but I know now that he's not like Life Orb or anything. And here comes that Milotic again, which I do feel comfortable that I can beat in the back. So I think I just Freeze Dry the Gyarados. We are faster, and then I just Lightning the Milotic, and that should put us in a really powerful position to seal this game up. And take game 2 here. Yeah, I think in that situation I definitely double Gyarados, just like in the last turn, because then I like prevent the situation where he doubles Ninetales. Because if he doubles I mean, I would have been in a really bad spot, right? He chose to go after Luxray, thinking that if he doubled Luxray, he'd knock me out, but I'm super duper bulky, so I would assume in the next game he's gonna stick with that Poliwrath. That would be my guess. I think I just stick to the same strategy. I really think going away from what I'm doing right now is probably not a good decision. So Freeze Dry does pick up the Gyarados. So Ninetales KOs Gyarados with Freeze Dry. And Milotic is going to get an attack off here, but it shouldn't really matter too much. Muddy Water. Okay, it's good to know that he has Muddy Water. He misses anyway. So we kind of get some intel. I mean, I will say that's one of the scariest things right now, though, is the Muddy Water. This should get the KO though. Yep, KOs Milotic with Max Lightning. Okay, so we're gonna 4-0 that one. That was a good win for us, and now we gotta bounce back. We gotta execute in game 3 here. I see no reason why he doesn't go back to his original strategy here, but I think we can work around that. I think I have a really good idea on how to handle that, and I think we can do this. So let's get game 3 going, and hopefully we can, we can win this set, because this is a really big game, obviously. I see no reason to differ from what I've been doing. I'm gonna continue to do Ninetales, Luxray, and Togekiss Drapion. I normally go into games with different game plans and like plan on mixing things up, but I really do think without him having Pichu, that my Luxray is a superior lead. It deals with a lot of his team, and Ninetales also will help break that Focus Sash on the Gengar if he tries to go that route. I really need Luxray to get, I need to get the most mileage out of Luxray as possible, and now I know, if I max Steel Spike plus Icy Wind turn 1 against the Poliwrath Clefable lead, I should pick up the Clefable. And if not, a secondary Icy Wind will, and then the Max Lightning from Luxray should be able to do enough to Poliwrath even when Dynamaxed. There is a scenario where the Poliwrath could be problematic if he were to, if I were to be intimidated, maybe that would be an issue, but he is going to have some reduced, he's going to have less health, so I do think that should put us in a situation where we can knock out the Poliwrath. So let's see, does he stick to his game 1 lead? He does stick to his game 1 lead, so that's exactly what we expected. So our strategy this time is going to be to max Steel Spike the Clefable and Icy Wind. Icy Wind is going to slow down that Poliwrath to ensure that, I can beat him the following turns, and it'll kind of mitigate those speed boosts that he's getting otherwise. I could also Freeze Dry max Steel Spike as an alternative plan, but I think Icy Wind is the better play here. Yeah, I'm going to Icy Wind, and I'm going to go for the max Steel Spike this time into Clefable. I think just controlling the speed on this Poliwrath is so crucial in this match. So he's not going to max his Poliwrath. He's probably going to go for the Belly Drum again. But again, we're going to get some chip damage off. And the key here is just ensure that Poliwrath is going to be slower than me and not let him get the rain up, right? Like if I Icy Wind twice, then Luxray is going to be faster. He's not going to be able to get the rain up. I get 2 big hits off on him. And if I can pick up this Clefable on this turn, then he cannot redirect away from the Poliwrath. So let's see. He does go for the Follow Me, as expected, so he's probably going to follow me Belly Drum. I just need to hit this Icy Wind. Just don't miss the Icy Wind on either. Okay, good. That's going to slow down the Poliwrath to -1 speed. A little bit of chip. The Clefable chip is good too. And then this max Steel Spike is going to be so close whether it KOs the Clefable. I don't know if it will, but this is a physical defense boost that we're going to get. Oh, he does have Babiri Berry. Okay, so we learned that. We learned that he is Babiri Berry. And because of that, we're not going to get the KO. Okay. I wish I found that out earlier. And will he go for the Belly Drum now? Let's see it. Yeah, he does go for the Belly Drum. Okay. So now I think I have a couple different options here. Does Luxray Dynamax +6 Poliwrath if I'm +1 defense, and he goes for Earthquake. Max Earthquake does KO, but if I have Veil Up, I don't think it does. If I have Veil Up, I don't think he does get the KO. I don't even see where Aurora Veil is. Reflect. So I could set Veil to guarantee the live here. This is a really important turn. I think I Icy Wind. And then I Steel Spike, I think. Or I strike the Clefable to slow him down even further. Unless I think that Freeze Dry does enough. Do I need Veil here? I think I want Veil. This is tough. Does Freeze Dry do enough to Clefable to get the KO so that way I can knock him out on the following turn? He's gonna max and Quake here. This is such an important turn. I'm gonna go for the Icy, I'm gonna go for the Veil and the Max Strike into Clefable. He's gonna get the KO with the Poliwrath here, but I'm gonna slow him down again. So he's gonna be -2 speed now. Ah, dude, I don't wanna... I should have Steel Spike maybe. Now, the -2 speed is gonna make it so his rain is less of an issue against me, and I can get Veil Up. This is so tricky, dude. He goes for Follow Me again. Alright, I think Luxray's living this Quake though. So, alright, I give Veil Up. That's a really cool shot right there of the Ninetales in front of the Luxray. This is a close game, dude. Okay, Max Strike. That's gonna knock out the Clefable. So we got Luxray KOs Clefable with Max Strike. And I do slow down the Poliwrath. Does he go for the Quake? He goes for the Quake. Will I live the Quake, and by how much? Luxray, big lives, dude, big lives. So he gets a special defense boost, but Luxray picks up a huge live there. This is massive. That was a massive live. Okay, so we calculated that outright, and now the Poliwrath does not have, he's super slow, the Poliwrath. Luxray still has one more turn of Dynamax, which is super crucial. The big thing is here, if he has the Gengar in the back, Gengar will outspeed Luxray, which is a thing, but I think I can get rid of this. Like, Luxray could definitely KO the Poliwrath here if he doesn't get a boost. Like, if he doesn't get the Intimidate, right? This is such a close game. Does he go Gengar here, or does he go Gyarados? I can't allow the Gyarados to set up. It is gonna be the Gengar. Okay, so all right. My thoughts here are, I have Veil up, right? So I think if he goes into Luxray, I don't think he knocks out Luxray at this point, right? Like, I don't think Gengar, just Gengar in general, going for like Sludge Bomb with Veil up is enough. It's not. It's not. Well, 54 out of 374. That's like 14%. I don't think it's enough. I don't. I'm looking at, it's gonna be close, actually. It's gonna be super close. So I think my play here is we Icy Wind, and I think I actually max guard. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna max guard. I think he's gonna go after the Luxray here. He's gonna max guard the Poliwrath. Oh, dude, I just made a really good play. Sludge Bomb into Luxray. That was a big play, dude. That was a massive play. We needed that. Icy Wind, don't miss the Gengar, please. Do not miss the Gengar, please. Okay, we broke the Gengar's sash. Whew, okay. Luxray has one hit left in him. Okay. So Gengar is faster than Luxray. We know this now because we just saw him take recoil first. Luxray gonna take a lot of damage here after turn effects, but now I can Icy Wind again and Wild Charge the Poliwrath, which still has one more turn, but it's still the right play. Icy Wind, and then we Wild Charge the Poliwrath. That way, Luxray is faster than Gengar. It should be anyway. And if it's not, well then that's a really unfortunate turn of events, but -2 speed isn't the same as +2 speed. So I know that my Luxray is faster than Gengar at +2 speed, but am I faster than Gengar at -2 speed? He's gonna go for the double max guard, doesn't get it. Icy Wind comes off, it's gonna hit the Gengar. Please Luxray be faster. I didn't double check this. I think I should be, but I'm not sure. -2 speed is not the same as +2 speed. Curse Body stops my Icy Wind. Luxray gets the Wild Charge off. Knocks out the Poliwrath. I dropped my controller. Let's go. Oh my god. Luxray goes down. Don't poison me, please. This game is not over yet. Do not poison me with Sludge Bomb. Don't poison me. Don't poison me. He poisoned me. Gosh darn it. That's a big poison. I'm gonna live it, but that's a big poison. Okay, now Drapion comes in. His Gengar is so slow. He's got 2 Mons down. It's Gyarados. Okay. I can freeze dry the Gyarados, and I think we can win this. I think we can win this. He already has his max. He's gonna Intimidate. Okay, so we freeze dry Gyarados, and we Night Slash Gengar. Freeze dry Gyarados, and Night Slash Gengar. Come on. The Gengar, I'm faster than the Gengar, and the Gengar is -2 speed, so we know it's really slow here. There's nothing he can do about that. I have Veil up still. Come on. This should be a double KO. He could protect something, but I don't see how he stops both. And I still have a Togekiss in the back, which can redirect to protect Drapion. Freeze dry comes off. Knock out the Gyarados. Big KO, Ninetales. Drapion picks up the KO. Drapion Night Slash on to Gengar. Wow. I tell you what, reversal. I tell you what, my man, we're gonna win 3-0 there, but you put up one heck of a fight, my dude. You should be so proud. That team, which was an absolute, here, I'm gonna write GG, man. Incredible game. That was a thriller of a match, man. You know, I'll be honest, when Reversal's team came out of the draft, it was not something that people took seriously because he had so many water-type Pokemon, and it didn't seem like it was a legitimate kind of team or a legitimate threat. Obviously, Reversal is a Pokemon Go creator, kind of new to VGC, but my God, does he have a future in VGC if you just saw that battle? And this is exactly why the WBE has new creators in it, because of games like this. You cannot underestimate an opponent because they might be newer to games. He put up an incredible fight. He destroyed me game 1, right? And he almost had this set with a team that a lot of people laughed at, myself included. And I obviously made the video, the tier list is kind of a meme or a joke more than anything, as entertainment purposes, but he certainly showed his worthy and his statue as a battler. Incredible showing from Reversal and just an incredible game overall, guys. Please do me a favor, you know, show some kudos on his video as well and like the video if you have not done so yet here. Make sure you guys subscribe for thrilling battles every single week and pick up one of those limited edition Minnesota Vikavolts shirts before they are gone at Vikavolts.com. Go get one now, seriously, we're gonna sell out. I really wanna have the aDrive Army represent that new shirt. I think it's amazing. But what an incredible match, dude. He really brought some great strategies. I gotta say though, I'm really glad that I stuck to my core strategy in this set. Even though game 1 did not go well, I identified the problems and I realized that my Luxray can put in so much work against him, and you know, if I can protect it. And Ninetales was incredible. I mean, Ninetales and Luxray both did so much work, just incredible. He obviously went for the double max guard, which he tried to save himself the game on that, but ultimately, he actually would have been super interesting if he hit that double max guard. I don't know if it would have mattered because I would have still been able to freeze dry plus, like, I think I still would have been okay if he got the double max guard, but just because I had Togekiss still in the back. But man, oh man, what an incredible game, and you know, just a game that came down to just 1 or 2 different decisions, man. I don't know how you ask for a better game than that, guys. I don't know. If you've ever been pumped up for competitive Pokemon, this is a game that's just an absolute thriller. Those 2 are your MVPs, by the way. They held it absolutely down in this match. Incredible showing from both of them. Didn't even get to use Terra, wherever Terra went. I don't even know. She might be behind him. Yeah, hiding behind Bronzong. Didn't even get to use Terra back there. The Trick Room mode was just not good this week. He didn't have a Trick Room mode, but like, I couldn't beat him with mine, so I didn't even want to try. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Incredible game. Big shouts again to Reversal. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next week of the WBE. Wow. Dude, crazy. If you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you're gonna love this video. However, YouTube thinks that you're gonna like this video. So check out one of the 2 videos and have yourself an awesome day. Peace.